Hello everyone, and welcome to another bonus square that we are making for our 2024 Filet Crochet along calendar blanket. Today we're going to be making a square with music notes. Now I did this one in black yarn, so this tutorial video is going to be a little bit different. If you're new to Filet Crochet, I highly recommend watching some of the other videos in this series. And also I have a video on how to filet crochet, the very basics, what you need to know. In this video, because I did this square in black yarn, we all know that black yarn is the worst yarn to show on video trying to teach somebody a pattern or how to crochet something. So instead, for this video, I'm going to put the chart, our graph that we read throughout the pattern, in the corner so you guys can check that out as we're talking through this. I'm going to go row by row, reading out the exact steps you need to do for each row. I'll also type them out and put them up on this video as well so you can follow along that way, but I am not actually going to be physically crocheting with you on this video. As always, for these squares that we're doing, I just used a regular medium 4-weight acrylic yarn in black for my music notes and a 4.5mm crochet hook. You'll also need scissors and a yarn needle to weave in those two ends. And without further ado, let's get into the pattern. As always, when we read the filet crochet graph, every odd row, so 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and so on, we are going to read the graph right to left. That means that every even row, 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on, we read the graph from left to right. To start, we're going to chain 48. So start with a slip knot on your hook, chain 48, and you're going to work a double crochet into the 4th chain away from your hook and a double crochet into every stitch all the way along that foundation chain. At the end, you should have a total of 46 total stitches, including that sort of turning chain that we create when we work that first double crochet in the 4th chain away from the hook. That first row, all of those double crochets that we work back into our chain, is row 1. So you're going to have a solid row. On the graph, all of those shaded in squares are blocks. Blocks are all double crochets. In each block, we have 4 total stitches, or in each square, I should say. So if you have a shaded in square, that means 4 double crochets. That equals 1 block. It is also helpful to note that when you work each square, the last stitch or double crochet of that square that you have just worked counts as stitch number 1 of the next square, whether it's a block or a space. Those open squares that are not shaded in, those are spaces. Again, we have 4 stitches in a space, and a space is a double crochet, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next. And that's where we create our image. So for row 2, we're going to read the graph left to right. We're always going to chain 3 and turn to start each new row. That chain 3 always counts as your first double crochet. So you're going to work a double crochet in the next 3 stitches, and that will give you your block. And then we come to our first space. We're going to work a chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next, and that's our space. And now from our graph we have a whole bunch of shaded in squares, so we're going to work a double crochet over the next 33. To get over here, we work a space, so chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next, and we end with a block, which is a double crochet in those last 3 stitches. Make sure that you are working into the top of those turning chains, since our chain 3s to start each round do count as a double crochet. For row 3, we're reading right to left. You're going to want to chain 3, that counts as your double crochet, and work a double crochet over the next 6 stitches. Chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next, for your space, and then we're going to work a double crochet over the next 9. We've got 3 spaces, so we're going to chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next 3 times. Then we're going to work a double crochet over the next 9, ending with chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next, and a double crochet over the next 6. For row 4, we're reading the graph left to right. Always start with your chain 3 and turn, work a double crochet over the next 15 stitches, and then we're going to work some more spaces. So we want our chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next 5 times to create those 5 spaces, ending with a double crochet over the last 15 stitches. And that is row 4. For row 5, we're going to chain 3, turn, and work a double crochet over the next 15 stitches. Then work your 5 spaces, so chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next 5 times, ending with a double crochet over the next 15 stitches. For row 6, we're going to chain 3 and turn, and work a double crochet over the next 18 stitches. We now have 4 spaces, so chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next 4 times to create your 4 spaces, and ending with a double crochet over the last 15 stitches. For row 7, we're working right to left. We're going to chain 3 and turn. We're going to work a double crochet over the next 15 stitches. We're going to work 1 space, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next, and then working a double crochet over the next 27 stitches for row 7. For row 8, we're going to chain 3 and turn, work a double crochet over the next 27 stitches, working a space next, so chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next for our space, and ending with a double crochet over the next 15, and that is row 8. For row 9, we're going to chain 3 and turn, a double crochet over the next 6 stitches, and now we've got another space, so work your chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next to create that space, work a double crochet over the next 6, we need another space, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next, ending with a double crochet over the next 27 stitches for row 9. For row 10, and this is the halfway point, we're going to work a chain 3 and turn, and you're going to work a double crochet over the next 9. Work your 3 spaces next, so chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next 3 times to create those 3 spaces, and a double crochet over the next 9 stitches. Now we need 3 more spaces, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next 3 times to create your 3 spaces, and we're going to end with a double crochet over the next 9 stitches. And that is row number 10. For row 11, we're going to chain 3 and turn, and we're going to work a double crochet over the next 12 stitches. We now have 2 spaces to work, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next 2 times. Then we work a double crochet over the next 6. Now we have 5 spaces, so chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next 5 times to create your 5 spaces, and we're going to end with a double crochet over the last 6 stitches, and that is row number 11. For row number 12, we're going to chain 3 and turn, work a double crochet over the next 6 stitches, work your 5 spaces, so chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next 5 times to get those 5 spaces, a double crochet all the way back into the next 24 stitches. For row 13, we're going to chain 3 and turn. We're going to work 1 double crochet over the next 24 stitches. We're now up here. We have 4 spaces, so chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next 4 total times, ending with a double crochet over the last 9 stitches. For row 14, as always, chain 3 and turn, and work 1 double crochet over the next 18 stitches. Then work your space, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next, ending with a double crochet over the next 24. For row 15, we're going to chain 3 and turn and work a double crochet into the next 24 stitches. Your next space should be lining up with the space that is right beneath it. So chain 2, skip 2, double crochet the next for that space, ending with a double crochet over the last 18 stitches. And that is row 15. For row 16, again, chain 3 and turn, work 1 double crochet over the next 18. We now have our space, so chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next, work a double crochet over the next 6 stitches to create those 2 blocks. We now have another space, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next to create that space, and work a double crochet over the last 15 stitches. For row 17, chain 3 and turn, work 1 double crochet over the next 18 stitches, work your 3 spaces, so a chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next 3 times, and end with 6 blocks, which is 1 double crochet over the next 18 stitches. And that is row 17. For row 18, chain 3 and turn, work 1 double crochet over the next 6 stitches, work your space, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next, work 1 double crochet over the next 9 stitches, 2 spaces, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next 2 times, work 1 double crochet over the next 12, work your next space, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next, and then ending with a double crochet over the next or last 6 stitches. We're down to our last 2 rows. For row 19, we are basically repeating what we did down here for row 2. We're working right to left, so chain 3, turn, work a double crochet over the next 3, work your space, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next, and a double crochet over the next 33 stitches, ending with a space, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next for your space, and a double crochet over those last 3 stitches. For row 20, it is all shaded in. Our squares are all shaded in, so they're all blocks, all double crochets. You should have 46 total stitches for row 20 to finish this square. Once you end your last stitch on row 20, you can fasten off, weave in your ends, and you'll have a music note filet crochet square. I know this wasn't our traditional tutorial type video for this square, but I hope it was helpful nonetheless. I hope you're enjoying working up these squares as much as I am. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you soon for our August filet crochet square. Happy crocheting, everyone. Bye.